Spectra lines first came on the market in the early 90s and basically changed the way tackle was built. Back then, all the reels were built for fishing monofilament, and we took this, really thin line, high break strength, put it on reels built for mono, completely, they broke. So what we ended up doing is kind of changing the way we build fishing reels to suit this type of line. So we developed Trinidad's, Italicas, Stellas, for fishing Power Pro.
Now you got the reels that are capable of providing 30, 40 pounds of drag. Where are the rods to match those, right? It's been a challenge because in the past, you either used a high modulus graphite rod, which shatters under extremely heavy loads, or you used a fiberglass rod, which can handle the loads, but it's so thick and so cumbersome that it doesn't match these high performance reels very well.
Back when we introduced Trevalla, or the butterfly jigging system, that rod within itself, made out of TC4, gave us really thin blanks, unbelievable pulling power that kind of followed suit with the new reels, Spectra lines, catching huge fish.
The original TC4 rods were made for jigging, but people started using those jigging rods for all different types of applications, bottom fishing, live baiting, trolling. But what was desperately needed was a series of rods with the lengths, the actions, and the components that could handle the incredible loads that these new reels and the line could deliver. What we needed was a whole new generation of braided line rods.
Terez is in itself an entire boat rod series, from your bottom fishing, your trolling, live baiting, you name it, it's in there. We really focused in on the componentry, basically what rounds out a fishing rod. First thing that comes to mind, obviously, is the guides. It's a very important part of the rod. What we've studied over the years under high-speed photography is when you make your cast, the line comes off the spool faster than it goes through the guides. So the line actually goes up past the stripper guide, and if you have any wind, it cuts across, forms a little half hitch around the foot of the guide, and forms your wind knot.
Because of the wind knots inherent in using braided line, Fuji developed a new guide, a K-guide, that because of the angle, the line will slip right off, and all the guides, including the tip, are going to be tangle-free.
Grip designs is another key important part of the rods. So we focused in on ergonomics. How is it going to be comfortable? Finger grooves on some of the spinning rods, flat spots for the guy to rest it on a rail, tapered out the rear grips so it fits underneath your arm.
The whole effort has been to lighten these rods and make them stronger. You can see this skeletonized reel seat has bits taken out of it to reduce weight. Then the material itself is TC4, which is a unique combination of T-glass and carbon, which allows for incredibly thin rod blanks able to lift heavy loads. In short, we're catching 200-pound fish on this gear that weighs less than some freshwater tackle.
The rods, the way they perform with the right reel, the right line, is just unbelievable how much pulling power you have.
We used to use big, heavy gear and large rods to catch some of these fish, and now we're doing the same thing with these very light, very compact outfits. The whole concept being to truly fight the fish and not the tackle.